So she wants to videotape this demonstration so you all get to watch again. So this is Stripology by Creative Grids, and the way that I use it, I take my full width of fabric and I cut the salvages off. Then I bring the fold up to that raw edge. All right, I drop the ruler down on it. Because of the non-skid surface, it's easy to move. And then I'm going to move it so that I'm going to cut this at 0 and it'll give me my first strip will be straight. The other thing I do is line up the number 13 with the fold and then just push it a hair above. Okay? When you're ready to cut, the fabric's completely covered by the ruler so the fabric can't move. And the ruler, because of the non-skid surface, doesn't move. You open your rotary, drop it in. We're going to drop in at 0 and make the first cut to straighten it. If you want 1.5 strips, you would cut at the stars. If you want 2.5 for your binding and sashing, you would cut at the squares. All right, you with me? I'm going to cut some 1.5s just to show you how simple and easy. I like to pull my rotary, but you certainly could push it. Okay? So when we move all of this, this is our waist where we straightened it. It's not magic, it is a miracle. We'd expect, because there's 3 folds, to have the bends and elbows, and we don't. Every strip comes out perfectly straight every time. So if you need squares, you just rotate the ruler, take this white line, drop it next to this strip, make sure you have your last star and a little bit here to cut off the fold. And then you'll just cut at 1.5s again, which is the stars.
Get all your squares. Oh my
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Instead of playing around with a template.
I just cut 56 1.5 squares because the layers of fabric is 4 deep. And there's your waist. All right? Now, all of these are precision cuts, so none of them are going to be the wrong size. All right, here you go. I know. I've done this enough.
It all depends on who's doing
Let's
it.
just pretend, how many fat quarters do you have in your closet? 1,000.
A couple.
I want you to go find 20 of them that goes together and matches, right? They are, open them up and press them. They're 18 by 22, okay? Fold them in half again so they're 18 by 11. You with me? Stack up 3 at a time.
And cut your squares.
Now watch this. We're gonna put 0 here. See, a little bit over, and that's the fat quarter, and then 13 just above the fold. We're gonna cut at 0, 10, 15, and 17.5. All right, wait till you see what I'm gonna do.
I'm trying.
Are there directions?
Waist and
that
waist.
come with this?
She's taping it, so she'll put it on YouTube for us. These pieces will be 2.5-inch strips, okay? It'll be half a jelly roll from your 20 fat quarters. Save those. This is a 5-inch wide now. You rotate your ruler.
Oh, so there's your charm pack.
No, there's 2 charm packs.
God.
Cut through at 0, 5, and 10. Because we're doing with the 20 fat quarters, we're going to do this with. There's your waist. This is 10 inches, right? Yeah. Rotate this, drop these 2 white lines to either side. Like so. Cut it at 0 and cut it at 10. Now, let me say this. You'll end up with a layer cake, 2 charm pegs, and a jelly roll strip. So, if you needed a layer cake for your recipe that you're working on that particular day, you could get up, get dressed, comb your hair, put on makeup, drive 20 minutes to the local quilt shop, spend 45 minutes doing this, pick out a layer cake that you really only like half the fabric in, spend $50, drive back home, and now it'll be near 3 o'clock, you have to start dinner, so you don't get to sew. Or go to your closet, get out 20 fat quarters, press them and fold them and cut them the way I showed you. You'll have a layer cake, 2 charms, and half a jelly roll, all right? Let's add up the math for that. If you bought this, it would be $50. $10 at least for the charms, so that's $60, $70, and half a jelly roll, let's just call it $25, $95. Or go to your closet, pull out the fat quarters, 20 of them that you bought at $3 a piece, and now you've spent $60, but you already own that. Now you have $95 left to get the quilt finished, because you can buy backing and batting. And you didn't have to leave your house. You stayed in your jammies with your slippers on, and you didn't have to comb your hair. So there you have it. So this is Stripology by Creative Grids. One more thing I can do with this, I'll show you. I'll take that last strip that I cut and we'll make sure it's pretty straight. All right. When you turn the ruler and put 0 at the corner here, you see these 2 black lines. You can rotate this, and I'm going to bring the 45 to the bottom. All right, and we're going to move this over so that 0's cutting off the corner. You're going to cut it the 1.5 inch or the stars. And what do you think I'm going to get?
The diamonds.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend, and these are 45-degree diamonds, and if you use the 60-degree line, you would get 60-degree diamonds. Okay? So this is Stripology by Creative Greens. One more thing. All of their tools have this. This is a QR barcode. If you have a smartphone or a tablet, you can scan this, and it'll take you right to the YouTube video and show you everything you need to know about this ruler. And you can watch it 24/7, 365. And it's just really an awesome way to see what the ruler can do.
Is that the video that she's putting on?